What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Healthy or Not. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Vega Sport Bar. Now this is a bar that most athletes, definitely most vegan athletes, have at least tried once in their life. This one is the chocolate coconut flavored Vega Sport Bar, and you know, when I first got into veganism, they didn't have these Vega Sport Bars, but they did have the Vega Sport like powder that you could just put in your smoothies and drink, and those things were like rocket fuel, man. They were super high in caffeine and crazy stimulant, and they, man, those things were not healthy at all. It was just like a bunch of different plant powders and different types of caffeine in there and make you fly off the rocker. But this Vega Sport Bar, I don't know if there's caffeine in it. We're going to find out. We're going to see what the deal is. We're going to take a look under the hood right now. Now, it's not hard to tell if a food is healthy or not. All you got to do is look at the ingredients and ask yourself, is this ingredient healthy? Would I make a meal of this ingredient? Would I consume a lot of this ingredient and still consider myself healthy? So let's take a look. First ingredient, complete protein blend. Then it goes into detail and says what that complete protein blend is. But right off the bat, it's good to know that everything is a complete protein. Everything, whether it's an apple or whether it's a leaf of kale or a leaf of spinach or a celery stick, it's a complete protein. If it's a living plant, it has all the amino acids needed. It has all the essential amino acids. Otherwise it wouldn't be alive. It has to have all the amino acids. So you don't need to combine things to make a complete protein. But anyways, complete protein blend, I digress, is made up of organic sprouted whole grain brown rice protein. Pretty cool for a first ingredient, honestly. It's organic, it's sprouted, it's whole grain, it's brown rice protein. A lot of nice words in there that make us think, oh, this must be really good. But honestly, when are you ever going to go make a meal of organic sprouted whole grain brown rice protein on its own? You wouldn't. You'd probably mix it with a bunch of other things. So let's see what they're mixing it with here. But we'll put that on the healthy shelf, all right? Because, I mean, it's organic, it's sprouted, they went the extra mile there, it's whole grain, it's brown rice protein. It's healthy, sure. Pea protein is next. Sure, again, I wouldn't say pea protein is evil, we'll say it's healthy. First two ingredients, thumbs up. Next up, organic tapioca syrup. Not healthy, man. Definitely not healthy. You're never gonna take a root and then extract the starch from it and make a syrup out of that and say, oh, we got this healthy product now. Highly, highly processed. Not optimal human food at all. Next up, we've got organic brown rice syrup. Yeah, I don't care if it's organic, I don't care if it's brown, I don't care if it's rice. It's syrup, man. Highly processed, not cool, not okay. Way too high in sugar. Insane amounts of sugar. Even if it was maple syrup, wouldn't be healthy. Here we go, next up. Organic cane sugar. Couldn't be worse, honestly. Maybe if it wasn't organic, but it's straight up cane sugar, that's as low as you can go. That is low as you can go. It's organic though, so it makes you think, oh, it can't be that bad. It's just sugar. It just didn't get sprayed with pesticides. The same harmful effect on your body. When people give sugar all this criticism, they're not knocking the pesticides and herbicides and fungicides that are sprayed on the sugar. They're knocking what sugar is. Just because it's organic, that doesn't mean it's any better. That just means it hasn't been sprayed with the toxins that no one's even caring about in the first place. It's organic sugar. It's going to wreak havoc on your body. Whenever you consume sugar, your immune system gets compromised. Next up, we've got organic dates. Yes, baby! Best ingredient so far. If this bar was made up of dates from the start, if this was the first ingredient, it'd be a different story already, man. I'd be super high vibe on this one. But at least, alas, man, it's on the first line of the ingredients. Organic dates. Awesome. I'm not sure what kind of dates they use, but kudos to them, props to them. I know Brendan Brazier, the formulator of Vega in the first place, huge fan of dates. He brought them with him on all his runs and training rides when he was doing for triathlon. But yeah, I'm glad to see that they made an appearance here. Organic dates, rad. Ooh, man, but followed up by palm kernel oil. Palm kernel oil, any kind of oil, even if this was coconut oil. You wouldn't want to mix dates with oil. Dates with the highest sugar content fruit. Not to mention, dates are right beside cane sugar, which is potent, pure sugar, and brown rice syrup and all that crap. But if you mix oil with sugar, you're asking for disaster. You're asking for diabetes. If you want diabetes, that's how you get it. You mix oil with sugar. If you want diabetes, eat a whole bunch of these bars. I'm pretty sure they could make a movie called 30 Days to Diabetes, and all the person would have to eat is a bunch of these bars, and they'd have diabetes by the end of it. Because you never want to mix oil and sugar. Deadly combination. Oil is just like a sludge. It covers all your cells. And when you eat sugar, how's the sugar supposed to enter the cell and get digested and get assimilated? It can't. It builds up in the bloodstream. You get high blood sugar, end up with diabetes eventually. It won't be right away. You won't eat one bar and get diabetes. I mean, you got to stack these things on top of one another, but still, deadly combination, man. Deadly combination. Next up is cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is a stimulant. It's got theobromine in it. It's highly processed. Not cool. Not okay. I wouldn't say it's a health food. Just because it comes from a fruit, the cacao fruit, doesn't mean it's healthy. Highly processed. Next up is unsweetened chocolate. Unsweetened chocolate. As if chocolate is sweet. Have you ever tried chocolate? It is bitter, bro. It is bitter. So I guess unsweetened chocolate, they just like saying, oh, we didn't add sugar to the chocolate. Thanks. You added sugar in the previous ingredients anyway, so you got yourself covered there. Next up is dried coconut. Hey, not bad, man. Dried coconut. We'll put that in the healthy shelf. If you can eat a bunch of dried coconut, what I'll do is I'll add some water, I'll rehydrate it. It's almost like fresh coconut meat again. It's good to go, you know? Sprinkle a little bit of that in your smoothie or something, or sprinkle a little bit of that in your little fruit bowl or your salad. It's fine. Dried coconut, we'll say that's healthy. Nice to see that making an appearance here. Next up is Sacha Inchi oil, which is just some seed, and it's got a fancy name. It's just the oil of that. It's just the pure fat. The thing about oil is it's pure fat. There's no vitamins, there's no minerals, there's no proteins, there's no fats. There's no carbohydrates. It's pure fat. It is pure fat. The thing about oil is that it's pure fat, 100% pure fat. There's no vitamins, there's no minerals, there's no proteins, there's no carbohydrates. It's only fat. It's only fat. And that is actually not cool. That is not healthy. Next up, we've got inulin from chicory root, which is just like a thickening agent. So inulin, well, I wouldn't say it's like super unhealthy, but I wouldn't say it's like healthy. We'll put it right in the middle. It's something that you can get away with, and I don't know of any issues that come with having little bits of chicory root inulin. It's just a bit of fiber, helps create some stool. Next up, we've got agave syrup, organic agave syrup. Just because it's low glycemic index doesn't mean you need to add to this bar. I mean, this bar is sweet enough. What the hell are you doing adding organic agave syrup to it, man? You've already got brown rice syrup and cane sugar and dates and tapioca syrup. What are you doing adding organic agave syrup down there? I think people just see that and they're like, oh, that's healthy. Must be good. I'll get the bar. It's like right in the middle when you read the ingredients here, but it's not a health food. You don't want to add it to anything. Organic toasted coconut flavor. Not healthy. What are you doing toasting coconuts, man? Getting that little flavor. How you getting that flavor? How you getting that flavor? Just use like some paprika or something. Next up, they've got natural vanilla flavor. See, now, if they just use vanilla bean, I'd say, yeah, awesome, healthy. I add that to my smoothies all the time, a little vanilla bean. But natural vanilla flavor? What is that? Why don't you just use you only need a little bit of vanilla bean to get the flavor. Even a little bit vanilla bean powder, just sprinkle in there. That'd be cool, but natural vanilla flavor, I don't know what that is. We're going to say it's not healthy. It's definitely synthesized somehow in a lab or something. Next up, sunflower lecithin, which is the fat from sunflowers. Not healthy, man. Skip it. Just add some sunflower seeds, honestly. That'd be cool. Next up, we've got organic vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. No, that usually contains a little bit of alcohol or something in there. Vanilla extract. That's kind of like the inulin from chicory root thing. Like, it's not extremely unhealthy if you have a little bit of vanilla extract, and it's not like super healthy. So it's kind of like a moot thing. It's the last ingredient. The last ingredient on any bar, unless it's salt, can pretty much be overlooked. Unless it's like an animal product or something, then you definitely skip it. But something like vanilla extract, some little bit of flavoring, it's so minute, man. You probably inhale worse things walking from your house to school every day or something, just in the air. So we'll say it's right in the middle. It's not an issue. But then here we've got something crazy. Allergen may contain traces of milk. Milk, Vega, milk from cows, not like may contain traces of almond milk. No, may contain traces of milk. I'm surprised they don't say cow milk right on there. Let people know what's up. I would expect better from Vega. A company that's representing vegans, man. Why are they sharing the same factory as other companies who are using milk products, supporting the slaughter industry? That's not cool, man. I wouldn't support that at all. Vega's got money. Vega can easily afford to get their own factory and be making this stuff in a pure vegan factory. They could easily make a bar that says, allergy notice. Our bars will never contain traces of milk. That's what they could say on the bars. But they're chinsing out. They're trying to be cheap, trying to save their pennies. And they're sharing the same factory, obviously, as another company who's making milk products, using animal products. So that's pretty whack. If you walk into my kitchen and you take a scientist and you swab down the kitchen, swab down the whole house, you will find no traces of milk. This is a vegan house. This is a vegan house. We stand for that. You don't walk through my door with animal products. This is a vegan house. And it'd be cool if this was truly a vegan bar. No animal products. May never, ever, ever, ever contain animal traces. That'd be sweet. But whatever. Again, I digress here. Peanuts may contain traces of peanuts. Bro, people are deathly allergic to peanuts. What are you doing saying may contain traces? Some people are deathly allergic. One boyfriend ate a peanut butter sandwich one time, peanut butter jam sandwich, kissed his girlfriend. Girlfriend died. Boom. She was deathly allergic to peanuts. Making out with her boyfriend, killed her. Not cool, man. They should put that at the very start of the ingredients, man. People might not read that. It's at the very, very end here. And then also may contain tree nuts and sesame and soy. Soy being GMO soy, because if it was, the thing about soy is if it's organic, it's not GMO, and if it's not organic, it's definitely GMO. So it may contain traces of GMO soy, and then may also contain fruit pits or nutshell pieces. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah. Oh, and also it says right here on the cover, it's got 2.5 grams of BCAAs. 2.5 grams. What does that do? People like take scoops like 20 grams of BCAAs in their smoothies if they're serious about BCAAs. 2.5 grams isn't going to do squat. Next up, 2 grams of glutamine, which is just another amino acid, so whoop-de-doo. 2 grams. And then, 1 gram of omega-3. 1 gram! 1 gram of omega-3. It's just those key words, you know, those hot phrases. Omega-3. People see that right on the bat. They're like, ooh, I'll take it. Not going to do anything for you, man. It's like finding out that bananas are really healthy and then someone giving you like a little sliver of a banana and you're eating it thinking like, oh, I'll be healthy now, I had a little bit of banana. You got to eat bananas, a lot of bananas, at the exclusion of other food if you want the true benefit from bananas. And then calorie breakdown. We've got 9 grams of calories from fat, which means you're getting about 81 calories from fat in this bar. That's a good amount of calories from just fat. Well, no crap, man, look at all the oil that was in there. So 81 calories from fat and about 120 calories from carbohydrates. 120 calories from carbohydrates and 81 calories from fat. That's like I don't want to say half, 50-50, but I mean this is a high fat bar. This is a high fat bar, and there's 250 calories in the whole dang thing, right? Yeah, 250 calories in the whole bar. It says it right here. If you want 250 calories of health food, go eat 2.5 bananas. If you want 250 calories, of health food, go eat 2.5 bananas, or go eat an avocado. Avocados are typically about 300 calories. So you got a choice. You want something high fat? Go eat an avocado on its own. Don't be mixing it with all the oil and crap. Or sugars and whatnot. And if you want sugar, go eat 2.5 bananas or just 3 bananas and you're set. You're good to go. If you can't eat 3 bananas, you think, oh, 3 bananas is too much. Then they're not ripe enough. You're probably eating them green, you're probably eating them yellow, you're probably hearing them when you peel them. When you peel a banana, you shouldn't be able to hear that. It should be silent. The skin should be spotted like a cheetah, it should just fall off. Load up on ripe fruit. If it gets too ripe on your counter, no worries, mate. Put it in your fridge, put it in your freezer. Let it thaw out when you want it, put it in a smoothie, drink it back. Easy. If you're not a huge fan of bananas, get some dates. Blend up some dates and water, just drink that back if you want something sweet. But otherwise, if you want something fatty, get a durian, get some coconut meat, eat some avocados, and enjoy yourself. But avoid this crap. Avoid this crap. People say, oh, it's convenient. It's a little pocket size. I can just put it in my pocket and go for a big walk or run. You can also take a Ziploc bag, add a bunch of dates in there. Not a bunch, but add like 5 dates in there, and you're good to go. Take the pits out of the dates, so you don't need to worry about the pits when you're eating them, and you just have pure date bar in your pocket. By the time you put a bunch of dates in here, close it up, stick it in your pocket, the dates are going to get all jammed together. They're going to create like one nice big food bar for you. Just a date bar. Easy, done. Hope you got something from this video. Peace out from Burnaby, British Columbia, right where Vega produces their bars. Adios, guys.